Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Megaquarium. We're going to go into a 7th map today, take charge of Myra Aquarium, where the only size but fits is large. We're going to go for some large tanks, some large fish here hopefully. The new owners of the Myra Aquarium have decided that its collection of smaller animals just won't cut it anymore. In fact, they have charged you with an ambitious goal: obtain and house a collection of 5 awe-inspiring sharks. It doesn't stop there. So convinced that size is all that matters, they have forbidden you to purchase anything they deem too small. Even small tanks and filters are off the menu. On the plus side, each time you obtain a new shark, they will reward you with a bunch of cash and animals, so they should be your priority. Are you ready to think big? Get to it. Let's close. So I think we need to go for these sharks straight away. I assume this is a shark. So this one looks like a shark, so we should go for this one first of all. The bullhuss. It grows up to size 35. We're going to go for the mega heater straight away here. So let's press pause on this for now. Okay, so I've been having a look around the map here, and it seems to be that they have some fairly small stuff in here. Not stuff that I'd consider big. They've got like single block protein skimmers and these fairly small tanks compared to what we're used to now. So I've got the mega heaters being researched now. But I think what I want to do is I want to take them at their word. So the guys that are running this aquarium want the big stuff, and so I'm going to give them the really big stuff. What I want to do is I want to set my own limit on this map, that no matter what tank we get, whether it's a lagoon tank, the deep wall tanks, and we know we're going to get the Chrysler tanks later on, and the U-shaped tanks, and the tunnel tanks and all of those, what we want is whatever tanks we get, they have to be of the maximum size. So that's my own limit on this map. That's just taking up most of my money getting this. So we're going to have to take this a little bit slower, build up the money up to a point where we don't care about the money anymore. And then that should be fine. One thing I have seen over here is that everyone can see through into here. And this is going to give us bad moodlets. So one thing I didn't know was that you can put these on the other side of a wall, but right next to it. That's actually pretty cool. So I'm going to block that wall off there like that. Apparently this... There we go, that's okay. So, we have a tank. We don't have a backstage area yet. So we're going to have to work out where we want a backstage area. Do I want to put it down one side? Do I want to extend out to the left and right? Do I want to extend out down the room? I think probably down the room is best with this kind of layout, so that we've got the feeder section at the front and then the main aquarium at the back. We may have to do 2 sides to this to make it exactly how I want it. So if I just move this around and turn it around that way, if I say I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that will be the backstage area. So this needs another 1, so that will go there. So we have the bullhuss. Let's go for the horse-eye jack. So the backstage area is going to be this bit. We will want something like this to be our backstage area. We're also going to want to move all of these guys out now. You can go, and you can go, and you can go, and you can go. And then we're going to want to delete that one and that one. And put that piece of wall back in there. And then we can add in staff door there and there. And so this will be our main backstage staff area, which will continue all the way up. I suppose I could do it in the centre and have these on either side. And then we could have tanks on either side, and that may be better. So let's try that. I kind of need another tank to be able to work this with. So if we say we want to, this is the centre line here. I'll probably work this out better with walls. So that's the centre, just there. So that would be 5. So if we bring that out to there, get rid of these little bits here, and then we can say that we want a staff door in there and there. No, this would have to be wider. This would have to be wider. How wide would this need to be? This would need to be probably 2 more on either side would be okay. So that would go up to there, we'd have 1 out. That would go up to there, and we'd have 1 out from there, and that would be a staff door. So we can get rid of that one. That will be a staff door. This will make sense in a minute, I promise. And then we can put in that wall there. We would have that there like that. And then this one would come down. And is it there? I think it is. It's about right. So now if we do this, no, that's not right. It would be there. And get rid of these. And a staff door in there. Then one final one, just to make it all even. Staff door there, and get rid of all of these. I think it's important to do this at the beginning so that you know exactly what you're doing from then on. So if we do that, that is where the tanks will be, and we'll have another one out the front as well. So this will be the backstage area. We'll have tanks on either side, and we'll have different tanks as well, not just the Belfast tanks, but I do want to work quite strongly with these Belfast tanks because they are the biggest ones and they give huge amounts of space around, and I think they really do look quite cool as well. So that is everything we need for now. I'll get these guys out of there and close off this section for now because we don't have another tank. And there we go. What I could do is actually bring that bit in there to make all that bit staff. Make it a bit easier for staff to walk through. You're quite a good feeder. We're going to continue training you up in feeding. So that's good. Yeah, just here I can temporarily bring that down like that and that up like that, and that gives the staff nice quick access into here. But I don't think I need it actually. Looking at it, that is a bit redundant. Not needed. So eventually we will move all of these fish around. We've got them, we might as well use them. So in here we're going to wait for the mega stuff to start being unlocked. So I think what I need to do now is let this run on for a few days, get some of the staff trained up, starting off their training. We do have, for instance here, not enough toolkits left in the aquarium, so we need to start doing all this stuff as well, getting all of these toolkits sorted out. So if we put 3 of them in there and 3 of them on this side, that will give them plenty to start working with. We also need to get in we've got a toilet just there which needs cleaning. That's wonderful. So we're going to need to make a toilet block. We'll do that in this corner here. We'll press pause because people will be getting bad moodlets. The main actual thing for this, the main quest line, is to get an epaulet shark, a bullhuss, which we've already got, we just need to stick in a tank, a leopard shark, a tasseled wobble-gong shark. That's an amazing name, I love that. I think I might shove that down at the front just so that I can say I've got a tasseled wobble-gong shark down at the front of the aquarium. Sounds brilliant. And a starry smooth hound. That sounds brilliant as well. Looking forward to getting some of those sharks into these tanks. So yeah, I was going to do this. Down here, I may as well move it rather than selling it all. And we can just shove it down somewhere for now. Doesn't exactly matter where it is. And this can go back here somewhere, shove it in a corner. And over here we want to grab that smelly toilet. Sorry, that guy was just about to go to the toilet, so sorry dude, I'll move you over with it. There you go. Right, we can do all this while he's in the loo. And we can put in a couple more of these toilets. So we've got 2 of the basic toilets. Get 3 of them there. And then we'll wall it off. And I'll wall it off this way this time. So we'll have a bit more space there. And wall it in to there. That'll be okay. And then we can add in the sponge sink just there. In fact, let's move that to there, and then we'll put a broom cupboard in as well. So broom stand just there. I think that's okay. Ideally it would be slightly different. We would have the entrance to it. Let's get a wall, we'll block you off there, and the entrance to it really should be there, so that they don't see it as they're walking down here. Because they can only know, this means that they'll only know that this toilet is dirty if they actually walk into this area. These guys, their pathfinding is they will walk in a random direction until they're stopped, and then they'll walk in another direction unless they have a need. So if they have a need, like this guy is tired, then they will try and go towards a bench. This guy needs a toilet, so they will walk towards a toilet. But other than that, they seem to just pathfind fairly simply. They have a fairly simple AI to them. Okay, I've just gone through and hired us a load of staff in here so that we've got plenty to be going on with. We can hire more later on if we need to. But we did have a decent array of staff. So we've got them set on no priorities at the moment, but as we go through the game, then we can micromanage them more and more and more as we go through. Next, I want to build up this Belfast tank. So first thing we're going to need is the platform and the stairs down. And the bulrus here is a cold water fish, so we're going to need to get all of the cold water stuff. So we're going to need large chillers, and I might just place these. No, because I'm going to need lots of them. So if we come into here again, let's grab a power pump and we will stick it down this end and about there. That will link up to there. And that will also be able to link up to the tank on this side. So we may have a Belfast tank on this side, which is also a cold water one. So now if we go to, let's have a look, we need the large chillers. We can place in one there and one there. We need, do we need more than that? Yes, we do. That is 180. Let's grab another one. To there. And then for the large heater, the mega heater, we're not going to bother with yet. That was for later on. We need a large filter. We've got the horse-eye jack. Let's get the common cuttlefish fish next. We have a filter and we need a protein skimmer. We don't exactly know how much we're going to need of that yet, so that will be okay for now. So let's press pause while we put this guy in. Bullhuss. Let's put that in. We have common lobsters, common stingray. I'm hoping that these don't go away. Let's press close on that. Let's go to OK. Bullhuss has arrived. Yes, we've got access to them. So 2 common lobsters. No, I didn't want to click it. I did not want to click that at all. I wanted to know what they were like. Can I right click here, this, and it will be back in here? No! I've lost a common lobster. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. You don't know what they are until they're in a tank. Right. That's really annoying. This guy needs some food. So what food does he need? Let's have a look. You can go away, you can go away. Let's grab you. So the bullhuss needs supplement and cockles. So we'll grab a cockle dispenser and put that right next to there. And we will also grab a supplements cabinet and put that there. So you have all the food you need. We're just going to need to prettify your tank. So let's do that by adding in a pitted column, some grass in the centre there, and then we're going to add in the nets at the back. I quite like that. We'll add in an anchor, and we will add in cannon. Why not? Quite like the idea of having a cannon in there. And so this guy will be fine in there now. We did get a nice big influx of cash. So I'm going to grab another Belfast tank for the other side. So that is the largest size possible. Press pause. Demolish these bits there. And drag this one into place. Okay, so we've got our second tank in. Let's have a look at the research. Is there anything in rank 6 that we want? There's the epaulet shark. So this is going to be our next research project, the epaulet shark. So we have a bullhuss. We are 1/5 of the way to be able to completing this. And we know the second fifth where it is. I haven't seen any of these. The tassel wobblegong shark, I definitely would have remembered that name. Or the starry smoothhound, or the leopard shark. So I haven't seen those. They may be from quests that we get along the way, or they may be from the later levels, from level 9 and 10 that we haven't seen. Because I think we got up to level 8. Yeah, pretty sure we did. Anyway, I think that is where I'm going to leave it today. We've got the first part of this whole level completed. I've just added in a wall around here so that the customers don't get angsty about seeing an empty tank and all of that. So we'll have to wall off these as we go through, as we stick new ones in. So that means I may only add in the tanks as and when we actually need them, rather than building them first. So we'll do everything in pause mode once we know we need a new place, and that probably will include extending this place out as well. So I think next episode we're going to stick something into this one, hopefully an epaulet shark, but we may want to make it a cold water one and have this connect to it. We will also, I'm coming up very close onto this mega heater being researched. So once we have that, we'll go for the what are you? See what you can get. You have very high memory, which is good for fixing and talking. So I might actually stick some fixing skill onto you, and we'll see where you go from there. Next time you level up, we'll see how we go. For you, we want to increase. You have good memory and empathy, actually. That's for feeding and gift shop, and that is for talking and fixing. So yeah, we'll keep your feeding topped up on there. That'll be okay. Anyway, that's where we're going to end it. Thank you for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.